Hey guys, my name is Rodman. I'm here with Jetsurf 007. I am an aftermarket performance company. I have nothing to do with Jetsurf. I used to work for Jetsurf, but currently work for myself now. Um, Today we're going to be discussing the top reasons why your Jetsurf board is breaking, failing. So, top reason number one, failure to clear water after a flooding situation. And keep in mind, also after you're rinsing your board with the hose, after you're done, that can also cause a flooding situation if you do not start the engine after you're done rinsing the board. You want to make sure you're turning the engine on after and during the rinsing procedure, or that can cause an issue with water inside the engine as well. But reason number one, people are bringing me these boards, even brand new boards, and basically they're leaving water inside the engine, and this is the number one reason why your boards are breaking is due to water. It's not just salt water, it's fresh water also, which can cause major problems if left inside the engine. So that's reason number one. The reason number two is letting unproperly trained people ride your board. It could be a friend, it could be a rental customer. So please make sure you guys are properly training your friends or your customers, because this happened to me as well on my board. You got to make sure you tell them, how to start the board, and if the board is flooded, you want to make sure to tell them how to know it's flooded, and also not to keep trying to start the board while it's flooded, because that can burn your starter out right away and can cause other issues as well. So please make sure you're training your friends and your customers properly on how to use your board, because this is reason number two that I see all the time. Reason number three, so your throttle cables are breaking. Big reason why is there's not enough tension on your rope that's going to the board, not the actual cable. The cable has the throttle cable and also electrical wires inside of it. So if there's not enough tension on the paracord rope, it'll actually cause pull on the electrical wires and your cable, and this is a big reason why your throttle cables are failing, and this I see happen a lot. So make sure you have the rope properly tensioned, so when you're pulling on the handle, it's pulling on the rope and not the actual cables. Reason three, when it's off season, guys, you want to make sure that you are keeping your battery charged. So these are lithium ion batteries, 18650 cells. Once they go below a certain threshold of voltage, they'll actually it'll cause a huge issue, and it can cause the cells to just fail. Sometimes they can be recovered, but a lot of times they will fail, just because they're being left below a certain threshold voltage. So make sure you're keeping your batteries charged in the off season, and always top them off when you have a chance. Reason three is, last reason, actually reason five. So make sure you have a proper oil mixture ratio. You got to make sure you guys are using a good quality oil. I personally use a castor bean oil. It has better cooling and lubricant properties compared to synthetics. So you guys can argue with me all you want, but trust me, guys, castor bean oil is the way to go. That's why all the motocross guys and all the hardcore two-stroke guys run is castor bean oil. So I personally use a 40-1. You guys can use 50-1. That's fine, because that's what the manufacturer recommends. But make sure you're shaking the oil up. If you're putting the oil in first into the mixture container, it does get stuck on the container, so you really got to shake it extra hard. I recommend putting the gas in the container first and then adding the oil. That way the oil doesn't get stuck to the side of the container while you're mixing it. Make sure you mix it up really good because we're relying on a very small amount of oil to lubricate these engines, and they rev, pretty good. So make sure you're doing the oil mixture properly and make sure you're mixing that gas up good. All right, guys, take care. Bye.